What if the greatest empire in Pokémon history wasn't brought down by some great evil or a natural disaster? What if it was destroyed by something much more personal? A feud between two brothers. A fight that got so out of hand it didn't just tear their kingdom apart, it literally ripped a godlike Pokémon in two and wiped their entire civilization off the map. This is the real story behind the founding of the Unova region. It's a tale of ambition, betrayal, and a war between absolute truth and unwavering ideals. We're going to uncover how a legendary partnership that built a golden age became the very thing that erased it, leaving behind nothing but ruins, whispers, and two titanic dragons forever locked in a bitter rivalry. This is the Dragon Civil War that erased an empire. Thousands of years before any trainer set out to collect 8 badges, the land we now know as Unova was a chaotic place, torn apart by the constant wars of its people. But that all changed with the arrival of 2 heroes, twin brothers who rose from the chaos to become the region's first kings. And they weren't alone, they had an ally unlike any other, a single, incredibly powerful dragon. The old legends don't even give this Pokemon a name, referring to it only as the original dragon. Together, the brothers and this dragon put an end to the fighting and united the people, forging a brand new nation. They built a kingdom that's a true marvel, a testament to what humans and Pokemon could achieve together. At the heart of it all stood the Dragon Spiral Tower, the oldest structure in Unova and a shining symbol of their new era of peace. The brothers ruled side by side, with their dragon as the living embodiment of their shared vision. For a time, it was a golden age. The kingdom flourished, peace reigned, and their people were prosperous. It was all built on the unbreakable bond between 2 brothers and 1 dragon. What could possibly go wrong? Well, as it turns out, everything. The very thing that made the brothers such great rulers, their powerful convictions, would eventually become the seed of their own destruction. Even though they were twins, they saw the world in completely different ways. The elder brother believed the only path forward was one guided by truth. He championed reality and facts, arguing that people must accept the world as it is, flaws and all. The younger brother, however, believed that the pursuit of ideals was the key to progress. He was all about dreams, aspirations, and fighting for a better future, even if it meant challenging reality itself. For a while, these opposing views created a perfect balance. But over time, their philosophies hardened. The elder brother started to see his younger siblings focus on ideals as childish and naive. The younger brother saw his older siblings focus on truth as cynical and limiting. Their political disagreements became a bitter, personal feud. The kingdom was split. Do you accept the truth of the world? Or do you fight to shape it to your ideals? It's a conflict as old as time itself, like the concept of yin and yang. But for the twin heroes, there was no balance left. There was only conflict, and their legendary dragon, the very symbol of their unity, was caught right in the middle. Trapped between 2 masters it was bound to, the original dragon faced an impossible choice. With the brothers' views now completely irreconcilable, the dragon did the only thing it could. It split apart. In a single, cataclysmic moment, the dragon was torn into 2 separate beings, each one a perfect reflection of a brother's core belief. From this event, Reshiram, the vast white Pokémon, was born. This majestic dragon of fire sided with the elder brother as the champion of truth. Its counterpart was Zekrom, the deep black Pokémon, a fierce dragon of lightning that stood with the younger brother as the weapon of ideals. The kingdom that was once united under 1 dragon was now the battlefield for 2. The war that followed was absolute. Brother fought brother and citizen fought citizen. The skies were scorched by Reshiram's flames, while the ground was shattered by Zekrom's lightning. The 2 dragons, born from the same being, were perfectly matched, and so neither could ever win. Their battles raged across Unova, laying waste to the very kingdom they had helped build. After years of destruction, the exhausted brothers finally declared a truce, realizing their conflict would only lead to the complete annihilation of their world. They had to concede that neither truth alone nor ideals alone was the right way to live. This tragic story is a huge part of what makes Unova's history so compelling, exploring themes most Pokémon stories wouldn't dare touch. If you find the deep lore of the Pokémon world as fascinating as I do, make sure you subscribe and ring that bell, because we're always digging into forgotten legends just like this one. Though the brothers had finally stopped fighting, the damage was done. Their great empire was in ruins, its people scattered, and its grand cities were already being lost to time. Popular theory suggests that the mysterious abyssal ruins found deep in the sea and the sand-swept relic castle in the desert may be all that's left of their once mighty strongholds, though no one knows for sure. The dragons, having burned through all their energy, transformed into small, round stones, the light stone and the dark stone, and fell into a deep slumber, waiting for a future hero to reawaken them. But when the original dragons split, it wasn't a clean break. There was something left over. A third entity was created, an empty, frozen husk, a body without the will of truth or ideals. This creature was Kyurem, the boundary Pokémon. It is said to be the leftover shell of the original being, a chilling symbol of what remains when truth and ideals are stripped away. According to local legend in Lacanosa town, Kyurem fell from the sky like a meteor, its impact creating the giant chasm where it made its home. Its Pokédex entry in Black 2 and White 2 even says it's waiting for a hero to fill its missing parts with truth or ideals, a haunting reminder of its own incompleteness. Centuries passed. The story of the twin heroes and their war became little more than a fairy tale told to children. But the echoes of that ancient conflict were about to surface again in a very real way, through a mysterious young man known only as N. Raised by Getsis to be the king of Team Plasma, N's life is a direct parallel to the hero of ideals. He seeks to awaken one of the legendary dragons to create his own ideal world where Pokémon are liberated from humans. N's unique ability to speak to Pokémon and his deep connection to either Reshiram or Zekrom have led many to theorize he might be a direct descendant of Unova's lost royal family. While the games never confirm this, the thematic connection is undeniable, presenting N as a modern-day version of the younger brother. He is forced to confront his own beliefs about truth and ideals, becoming a living, breathing legacy of the conflict that both created and destroyed an empire. In the end, the story of Unova's founding is a Shakespearean tragedy. It's a chilling reminder that even the best intentions can lead to absolute ruin when they become unbending and uncompromising. The twin heroes started out as saviors, but became the architects of their own kingdom's destruction. Their war erased their legacy, leaving behind a fractured region and 3 legendary dragons, one for truth, one for ideals, and one representing the empty void left in their wake. The Empire is gone, but its central question still hangs in the air today. What's more important, the unwavering pursuit of your ideals for a better world, or the firm acceptance of the truth, no matter how harsh it might be? Let me know what you think in the comments. And while we're pondering that, we're left with one more tantalizing mystery. What did the original dragon, the complete form of Reshiram, Zekrom, and Kyurem, actually look like? Perhaps that's a story for another day.